Who's ready for some December football? Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 14. Plenty to get you caught up on. We start in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And this is Dante Thornton. Put it in the books as a 76-yard score. The Browns get their 5th win on the year as they get the victory here. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's Geno Smith. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Raiders win their 2nd straight, and they do it in style. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's last year's MVP, Josh Allen. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
The good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Chicago Bears. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. This guy's victorious a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row here. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. These guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll need to throw. Williams loses the football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
So here comes the Browns offense with a long field ahead. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
After what we saw last week, over 400 yards passing, the obvious thing is to go talk to him. I want to talk to his receivers, and boy, were they enthusiastic about what happened then. And they can't wait for this week's game.
He was hitting them outside, over the middle, everywhere. And for his efforts, of course, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Corum now on 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Sanders. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now Sanders rolling to his right. Pass caught by Famine. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. They'll go. Here's Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
A pickup of 2 yards. And the Browns
Here we go.
first
Here we
down.
go. Pass all 80. Let's go.
Play action. It's Sanders. That's caught. Emeka Buka. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. And if he finishes up this drive with a touchdown pass, I hope we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Shador. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Sanders to throw. And he's got it. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
60 boxes. 60 boxes.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it on play action. Dango. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
It's 3rd down and goal.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And his kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark it down officially at the 34. The Bears offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The numbers for Swift in last week's ball game, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
It's 3rd and 11.
Looking to throw is Williams. And that will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will be taken at the 13. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get it.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. From the 23, here's the 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Up the middle, here's Corum. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. They run straight ahead with Corum. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The Browns at 5-8, 3 games under 500. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard and they played well all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Here's Sanders. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. On the handoff, Corum. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Sanders. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, a give to Corum. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Brady Jarrett with the tackle. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. To throw now, here's Sanders. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Sanders. And his throw here is incomplete. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Sanders going to throw again. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by Kevin Byard. That pick hurts a little extra because here's third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
What you call a rookie mistake. Out comes the Cleveland defense. They get ready and set for the next possession. Their stay on the field last time was short-lived with a 3 and out. See if they can get some more of that.
And ordinarily, you want to be on the field playing, right? But 3 and outs, that's almost gold to a defense. Get to the bench, get some rest, turn the ball over to your offense.
We'll see what they can do here, see if they can force another 3 and out. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set them up first and goal.
For a Bears first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
Second and goal at the Browns.
Here's Williams. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
They'll look to throw forward with Williams. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Ready?
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw ball, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first down, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Out of the gun, they give it to Corum.
And he stopped immediately there. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at the 15. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Bears take over. The Chicago offense set to get started. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
34-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. To throw, it's Williams. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the
Throwing is Williams. That's complete. Luther Burden. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10.
To throw once more, here's Williams. Open man is Duvernay. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
10 more yards. That's good for a Bears.
To throw, Williams. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now a signal of a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. From the gun, here's Williams. Touchdown! Luther Burden in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A very long attempt.
And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin right here in the Sunshine State. It's the Bucs at home to take on an NFC South foe, the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Bucky Irving. And this is a touchdown. The Bucs come away with a 10-point victory, 24-14 the final score. From there, why don't we go out to the Space City of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Kyler Murray. Connecting with his target, it's touchdown pass number 20 on the year. The Cardinals with an 11-point lead. It's now 21-10 at the half. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Raiders. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. He connects on the touchdown pass 18 yards away. This one's gone to the half, all tied, low-scoring affair here in the regular season. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is the score as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns offense and Blake Corum set to take over again. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
We're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Now Sanders.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Bears are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
We get a glance at the Browns defense as they file into position. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle. Well, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Bears. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Jerome Baker crashing downhill and getting the stop.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Williams.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Williams. And he will handle 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Myles Garrett in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
They'll give this off to Swift.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Working out of the gun, Williams. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal.
From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
To the right side, catch made by Ibuka.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down.
That's complete yet again to Thornton.
So the completion gets him just a yard. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Sanders.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
On the give, it's Corum. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And the Browns first down.
On play action, here's Shadur.
Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Sanders to throw.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Panther 11. Quick touching. Dragon 60. Trap 50. Trap 50.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
To throw is Sanders.
That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shadur.
This will be caught at about the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Come on, come on.
Sanders once more.
This is caught. Touchdown, Browns. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Now the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Looking to throw is Williams. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Chicago Bears.
The tight end in motion right.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Here's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. Williams. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now a 1st carry for their fullback. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and now make it 2nd down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Williams. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line.
Another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run right here with Swift. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. That'll give him 8 that time. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 8.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, it's Williams.
And this is going to be incomplete. So a big one coming now for Cairo Santos. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Santos' kick is up and through, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, come on. Hey, come be lying. Let's go.
To throw now, here's Sanders. That's going to be caught by Judy.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Now a handoff for Corum.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
62 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
First down, Cleveland.
Play action. It's Sanders.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Here's Sanders.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get your reset.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll run with Corum.
And down to the 36-yard line here.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns score first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw.
He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Here comes 2nd down.
An 8-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down. At the 18-yard line.
On the ground, this is Corum.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
He's back to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll go. Here's Williams.
Now he's forced out left.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though. A few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the 4th quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.
So for Cleveland,
their chances of finishing over 500, they remain alive as they move to 6-8 on the year.
and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.